Welcome to my channel Old Valuable Coins. Imagine finding a most valuable Sacagawea coin in your change today. The rare Sacagawea dollar worth millions comes from a year 2000, including the legendary mule era where the Sacagawea reverse was struck with a Washington quarter obverse, making it one of the rarest United States coins. Another key rarity is the 2000p Cheerios Sacagawea with enhanced tail feathers, originally placed in cereal boxes and now known for extremely low surviving numbers. If you discover one of these rare Sacagawea dollars, it could be a life-changing treasure. First up, the 2000D Sacagawea dollar coin from the United States is one of the most searched modern coins in America, and today we are exploring its history, value, rare eras, and why collectors still pay high prices for the right coin. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar was struck at the Denver Mint and marked the first year of the Golden Dollar series. Millions of collectors want to know how to identify valuable examples, what makes this coin special, and how much rare varieties of the 2000D Sacagawea dollar can be worth in the coin market today. Even though more than 500 million coins were produced in Denver, not every coin is the same, and small details can make a big difference in collector demand and price. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar features Sacagawea carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste, designed by Glenna Goodacre, while the reverse side shows the soaring eagle design created by Thomas D. Rogers. The coin is made from a golden-colored alloy with a copper core and manganese brass outer layer, giving it a unique appearance compared to traditional US coins. When these coins were released in the year 2000, many people saved them, expecting them to become future collectibles. However, most circulated examples today have only face value because of heavy wear, scratches, and loss of luster. But there are certain rare 2000D Sacagawea dollar coins that stand out due to strong strike, original luster, and special minting errors. Collectors always search for the most valuable 2000D Sacagawea coins in uncirculated condition with clean fields and sharp details. A bright golden surface without heavy contact marks can bring much stronger value than an average example. Even though many coins were saved, finding one with premium quality is not common because storage and handling affect the surface. The most desirable examples look like they just left the mint, showing smooth surfaces and original mint shine. These high-quality coins can sell for impressive prices among collectors who specialize in modern US dollars. One of the biggest reasons people search the 2000D Sacagawea dollar is the rare and famous Goodacre presentation coins. These coins were specially struck with enhanced detail and a different finish. They were created when artist Glenna Goodacre received Sacagawea dollars as payment for her design work. These coins are known for their sharp strike and distinctive appearance, and they are extremely limited compared to the regular 2000D coins. Even though these coins were not released into everyday circulation, they remain highly collectible and can sell for significant amounts because of their unique origin and stronger quality. Another important part of the 2000D Sacagawea dollar story is the search for valuable mint errors. Error collectors look for wrong planchette strikes, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, strike-through errors, and die cracks. The rarest error associated with the first-year Sacagawea dollar series is the legendary mule error, where the obverse of a state quarter was paired with the reverse of the Sacagawea dollar. Although the known mule coins are from the 2000p mint, the fame of this error made collectors pay closer attention to all Sacagawea dollars, including the 2000D. Serious collectors still examine the 2000D for unusual features such as doubled letters, misplaced elements, or unusual rim strikes that can dramatically increase value. Unique mint mistakes are always in demand, and even small errors can turn an ordinary dollar into a rare collectible. The value of a 2000D Sacagawea dollar depends on several important factors including appearance, surface condition, strike quality, luster, color, and whether the coin has been preserved since the time of issue. A fresh uncirculated example with no major marks is much more desirable than a worn piece that was used in circulation. Some coins stored in original mint bags or rolls may show brilliant surfaces and strong eye appeal, and those examples are often sought after by collectors building high-quality Sacagawea dollar sets. Even though the 2000D is common, finding top-tier examples is not easy, especially after more than 2 decades. When examining a 2000D Sacagawea dollar, collectors look closely at the edges, the eagle feathers, Sacagawea's facial features, and the smooth open areas known as fields. Any signs of scratches, dull spots, or discoloration will lower desirability. On the other hand, a clean and reflective surface can increase demand. The golden color of the Sacagawea dollar can change over time due to storage conditions, and coins with original bright color are preferred. Coins with staining or dark spots usually have lower value, even if they show minimal wear. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar became part of American coin history because it represented a new era of circulating dollar coins. While earlier dollar coins like the Susan B. Anthony series struggled in circulation, the Sacagawea dollar introduced a new design and composition to encourage public use. Although the coin never became widely used in everyday transactions, it gained strong popularity among collectors and remains an important part of modern U.S. numismatics. Many people today still search through old change, bankrolls, and inherited collections hoping to find a rare or valuable Sacagawea dollar from the year 2000. The long-term interest in the 2000 Sacagawea dollar continues because collectors enjoy building complete sets of golden dollars, studying minting history, and searching for rare varieties. First-year coins often attract attention, and the Denver mint mark adds another layer of interest. Even though most 2000 Sacagawea dollars sell for low prices, exceptional examples and special varieties can be worth much more. The combination of historical significance, modern design, and the chance of hidden value makes this coin exciting for beginners and experienced collectors alike. If you have a 2000 Sacagawea dollar, the best approach is to handle it carefully, avoid wiping or cleaning the surface, and store it safely to preserve its condition. Cleaning can permanently damage the coin and reduce collector interest. Keeping the coin protected can maintain appearance and help retain value over time. With millions of people interested in US coins, even modern dollars like the 2000 Sacagawea continue to generate strong curiosity and search activity online. Next up, the Sacagawea dollar coin from the year 2000 is one of the most talked about modern United States coins. And today we are taking a deep dive into everything that makes the 2000 Sacagawea dollar fascinating for collectors, coin enthusiasts, and anyone curious about the hidden value of American coins. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar was the very first year of issue for this golden-colored coin, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and this release became one of the most widely distributed dollar coins in modern U.S. history. Even though millions were produced, certain examples of the 2000 Sacagawea coin have become extremely desirable because of their condition, minting details, surface quality, and famous errors that transformed an ordinary modern dollar into a valuable collectible. Many people today are still searching through pocket change, old coin rolls, and family collections hoping to find a rare 2000 Sacagawea dollar that stands out from the rest. The design of the 2000 Sacagawea coin makes it instantly recognizable. On the obverse, the portrait of Sacagawea shows her carrying her son Jean-Baptiste, symbolizing courage, guidance, and the essential contributions of Native Americans to American history. Sculpted by artist Glenna Goodacre, this design became a cultural icon when the coin entered circulation. The reverse depicts a soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, representing the number of states at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The coin has a smooth edge and a distinctive golden appearance created from a clad composition of copper, manganese brass, and nickel over a pure copper core. Even though the Sacagawea dollar looks golden, it contains no gold content, which is a common misconception and one of the most searched questions online regarding these coins. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 500 million examples of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar, making it the most common of all Sacagawea dates. However, despite the high mintage, not all coins are equal. The majority of circulating examples show heavy wear, dull surfaces, or spotting from storage and handling. The early years of this coin series are known for production issues, surface discoloration, and weak strikes, so finding a sharply detailed example with clean, attractive luster is not as easy as many people assume. Collectors generally look for strong details in Sacagawea's hair, the baby's face and clothing, and crisp definition in the eagle's feathers on the reverse. Coins that still show the original golden shine, even after years in circulation, are especially desirable. One of the reasons the 2000 Sacagawea dollar remains famous today is the presence of rare minting errors that became legendary among coin collectors. The most famous one associated with this year is the Sacagawea dollar struck on a golden-colored planchette using the dies of a Washington quarter, resulting in what is known as the mule coin. These ultra-rare mule coins show the obverse of a state quarter paired with the reverse of the Sacagawea dollar. Fewer than 2 dozen are known to exist, and examples discovered have sold for extremely high prices at major auctions. While these mule coins are almost impossible to find in regular circulation, their existence keeps interest high in every 2000 Sacagawea dollar that people inspect carefully. Another point of interest with the 2000 Sacagawea coin is the difference between circulation strike coins and special strike versions distributed through official promotions and government releases. Many Americans first received the Sacagawea dollar in 2000 through an airline giveaway program and vending machine distribution tests, which introduced the coin to the public in an unusual and memorable way. This exposure made the 2000 issue more well-known than later dates in the series, even though the general public rarely used dollar coins in everyday transactions. As time passed, circulation dropped, making it harder for new collectors to find these coins in change today. When examining a 2000p Sacagawea dollar, collectors often look for smooth surfaces, strong original color, and the absence of dark spotting or surface wear. The golden tone of these coins can vary depending on storage conditions, and coins kept in dry, protected environments tend to maintain their appearance more successfully. Some examples show a deeper or slightly brownish hue, while others maintain a brighter finish. The Philadelphia mint pieces from the year 2000 can also display minor die cracks, die wear, or small strike issues that are common and not considered rare, but still interesting to those who study minting variations. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar continues to attract attention because it represents the beginning of a new chapter in modern United States coinage. It replaced the Susan B. Anthony dollar, which the public frequently confused with the quarter due to its size and silver color. The Sacagawea design was intended to be easier to identify, more visually appealing, and more symbolic of American heritage. Even though the coin never reached widespread daily use, it became an important collectible and a popular subject for coin videos, searches, and discoveries across the internet. Today, collectors keep the 2000p Sacagawea dollar for historical interest, design appreciation, and long-term collecting goals. Many families have these coins stored away without realizing their significance or potential value. Whether found in a coin jar, inherited from older relatives, or purchased from a collection, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar remains one of the most recognizable modern U.S. coins. Searching through these coins continues to be exciting for collectors hoping to uncover an unusually well-preserved example or a unique minting variety. Next up, what makes a 1979 Susan B. Anthony coin valuable? Then stay tuned as we go deep into every detail you need to know. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as the first circulating United States dollar coin to feature a real woman from American history. Susan B. Anthony was selected to honor her work as a leader in the women's suffrage movement. The United States Mint released the coin as a replacement for the large Eisenhower dollar, hoping that a smaller dollar coin would be easier to use and more widely accepted. Instead, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony coin quickly became known for confusion with the quarter due to its size, color, and shape, making it one of the most short-lived dollar coins in United States history. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was produced at 3 United States Mint facilities: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with the D mint mark, and San Francisco with the S mint mark. Millions were minted, especially in 1979, which was the first year of release. While most 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars are common in circulation, collectors pay attention to specific varieties and details that separate the regular coins from the scarce and more valuable ones. Many people today search through pocket change, coin rolls, and old coin jars hoping to find rare 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars worth more than face value. One of the most talked about varieties from 1979 is the Susan B. Anthony dollar with the so-called wide rim or near date. On this version of the 1979 Philadelphia coin, the rim appears thicker and the spacing between the date and the rim is tighter than usual. This wide rim $1,979 is more desirable than the standard narrow rim version and can be worth more to collectors, especially when found in excellent condition. Many people search the 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar because the wide rim variety is not extremely rare, but still significantly scarcer than the common narrow rim coins, making it a popular coin to look for in circulation. The reverse of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar features the same design used on the Eisenhower dollar, the famous Apollo 11 mission insignia with an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch with Earth visible in the background. This symbolic design connects the coin to American space history, creating another layer of interest for collectors researching the $1,979 coin from the United States. The obverse features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony surrounded by stars, the word Liberty, the date 1979, and the national motto. The San Francisco Mint also produced 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars with proof-quality strikes. Collectors often recognize these coins by their sharper details and mirror-like surfaces. In 1979, there are 2 varieties of S mint mark, the Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 1 mint mark appears filled or blob-like, while the Type 2 mint mark shows a clearer and more refined S. The Type 2 1979 S proof coin is significantly scarcer and remains one of the most valuable Susan B. Anthony dollars from that year. Many collectors today search for the 1979 S Type 2 because of its low mintage and increased demand. Although the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is widely considered a common modern coin, certain errors can make individual coins valuable. Some of the most searched errors and varieties include off-center strikes, die cracks, filled letters, and coins struck on the wrong planchette. A wrong planchette error can result in a Susan B. Anthony dollar struck on a quarter or nickel blank, and these types of rare mint errors can sell for high amounts depending on demand and condition. While these errors are not common, they continue to attract collectors searching through coin rolls and collections for rare $1,979 coins worth money. The overall value of a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar depends heavily on condition, mint mark, and variety. Most circulated $1,979 are worth face value, but uncirculated examples, wide rim varieties, Type 2 proof coins, and rare errors can be worth more. Collectors often prefer coins that show strong detail, clear surfaces, and minimal wear. The market for the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to stay active because new collectors enter coin collecting every year, and the curiosity surrounding modern United States dollar coins remains strong. The Susan B. Anthony dollar series ended in 1981 due to low public acceptance but briefly returned in 1999 before the Sacagawea dollar was introduced in 2000. This limited production makes the series short and easy to collect, attracting both beginners and experienced collectors who enjoy completing the full set, including the 1979, 1980, 1981, and 1999 issues. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains the most common and most discussed coin in the series, especially the Philadelphia wide rim and the San Francisco Type 2 proof, which continue to be searched and sold in today's coin market. If you have a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar from the United States and are wondering whether it is valuable, start by checking the mint mark, looking at the rim spacing for the wide rim variety, and carefully viewing the S mint mark on proof coins to determine whether it is the Type 1 or Type 2. Even though most $1,979 are common, the possibility of finding a rare variety or error keeps interest high among collectors who continue searching through coins every day. Now we will explore the United States is one of the most fascinating modern dollar coins ever made, and today we are talking about everything collectors want to know about the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, including history, value, rare varieties, mint marks, production details, key facts, and why this 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar is so important for coin collectors across the United States and around the world. The 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin holds a unique place in American coinage because it marks the final year of the Susan B. Anthony series after the coin was originally issued in 1979, 1980, and 1981, and then unexpectedly returned in 1999 due to a national shortage of dollar coins. Many people do not realize that the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar was never meant to be a regular circulating coin, but because banks, post offices, and vending systems required dollar coins before the Sacagawea dollar was released in 2000, the United States Mint struck the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar as a temporary solution, making this final year coin extremely important for collectors. When looking at the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, collectors instantly pay attention to the mint marks because the 1999 Susan B. Anthony coin was produced only at two locations, the Philadelphia Mint with the P mint mark, and the Denver Mint with the D mint mark. There is also a 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar from the San Francisco Mint, but that version was made for collectors in a specially struck finish, making the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar highly sought after among United States coin enthusiasts. The obverse features the portrait of Susan B. Anthony, the famous women's rights activist who fought for equality and voting rights in the United States, and her appearance on the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar makes this coin historically meaningful. The reverse displays the iconic image of an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission, symbolizing American achievement and strength. This design connects the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar to United States history in both social progress and space exploration, which adds enormous appeal for collectors and investors. Many collectors search for the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar because this final year coin is much scarcer in comparison to earlier dates. The total mintage of the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar from the Philadelphia and Denver mints is significantly lower than most coins released for general circulation in the United States. The Philadelphia 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar was made in limited numbers, and the Denver 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar also has a smaller mintage, which means fewer examples exist today in top condition, especially uncirculated pieces. The 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar made for collectors also attracts strong attention because it represents the last special issue version of the series. Even though the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar was not made in silver and is composed of copper nickel clad, collectors continue to study small differences, surface details, and die varieties that can affect value. One of the major reasons the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar is gaining attention today is the increasing interest in modern United States dollar coins. Many collectors who previously ignored the Susan B. Anthony series are now returning to the 1999 Susan B. Anthony coin because it represents the end of an era and the transition into the Sacagawea dollar in 2000. This makes the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar a key date and one of the most desirable coins for anyone building a complete Susan B. Anthony dollar set. The 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar also appeals to new collectors who are interested in modern American coins that have short production runs and historical relevance. As more people learn that the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar was struck after an 18-year gap, demand continues to grow, and this final-year United States dollar coin becomes increasingly popular. Collectors often ask about the value of the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, and while most examples found in circulation are common and worth around their face value, the true interest comes from coins that remain in excellent condition. Uncirculated 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollars from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints can be worth more to collectors because there are fewer surviving examples that still maintain sharp detail, clean surfaces, and strong luster. The 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, especially those struck for collectors, is also valued higher because it was not released into circulation. People also search for unusual errors on the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, including off-center strikes, die cracks, missing elements, and striking issues that occurred during production at the United States Mint. Error coins from 1999 can attract significant interest because they are uncommon and represent striking mistakes from the final year of the Susan B. Anthony series. Understanding the background of the Susan B. Anthony dollar helps explain why the 1999 Susan B. Anthony coin is so important. When the United States Mint first released the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979, it was intended to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar and offer a smaller, lighter coin for everyday use. However, because the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was nearly the same size as a quarter and had a similar color, many people confused the two coins, and the public rejected the Susan B. Anthony dollar almost immediately. The United States Mint continued production in 1980 and 1981, but circulation demand collapsed, and millions of Susan B. Anthony dollar coins sat in storage for decades. That all changed in the late 1990s when government agencies required dollar coins, and the stored supply was no longer enough, leading to the surprise return of the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar. This makes the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar the only modern United States coin to be revived after being discontinued for nearly 20 years. The 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar also stands out because it closes the chapter on the first circulating United States coin featuring a real woman. Susan B. Anthony remains a symbol of courage, leadership, and equality, and her portrait on the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar makes the coin historically meaningful beyond numismatics. Today, collectors of United States coins continue to appreciate the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar not only for its rarity and final-year status but for its cultural significance. The demand for this coin continues to increase as more people search through their coin collections, bankrolls, and inherited collections hoping to find a 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar in exceptional condition. If you have a 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar, it is always important to look closely at the mint mark, surface condition, and any unusual features. The Philadelphia 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar will show the P mint mark, the Denver version will show the D mint mark, and the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar will have the S mint mark. Coins that have been well preserved and protected since 1999 are more desirable than those that have circulated heavily. Many people today are surprised to learn that the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar was the final circulating dollar coin before the golden-colored Sacagawea dollar began in 2000, creating a direct connection between the two designs for collectors of United States currency.